In the tumultuous, unforgiving landscape of the National Hockey League, when your season begins to spiral, when the losses mount, and the promise of a fresh start curdles into a bitter taste of disappointment, how long can a team afford to simply wait for things to turn around? Are the Vancouver Canucks, currently adrift in the Pacific Division, truly prepared to watch their playoff hopes dwindle into oblivion? Or will they seize the moment, make a bold, decisive move, and inject the kind of electrifying skill that can reignite a flickering flame? The frustration is palpable, the urgency undeniable, and the answer for the faithful in Vancouver might just lie in a fascinating, skilled winger currently seeking a fresh start in Columbus. The Vancouver Canucks' start to the 2025-26 season has been, to put it mildly, far from ideal. With a disheartening 5-6-0 record at the time of this writing, they find themselves languishing in 6th place in the Pacific Division standings, a position that hardly inspires confidence or playoff dreams. What began with the usual preseason optimism has quickly devolved into a familiar pattern of inconsistency and struggle. And unfortunately for the Canucks, their struggles are not merely a blip on the radar. They are a continuing narrative, a cold streak that threatens to define their season before it truly has a chance to take flight. They've dropped 4 out of their last 5 games, a chilling testament to their current malaise, including a particularly deflating 2-0 shutout loss to the New York Rangers on October 28th. The offensive well has run dry, the defensive lapses are glaring, and a sense of unease has begun to settle over the Canucks faithful. It's a situation that demands action, not merely patience. While the Canucks recently made a move to acquire forward Lukas Reichel from the Chicago Blackhawks, a transaction aimed at bolstering their forward group, it's becoming increasingly clear that their offensive arsenal still requires a significant boost. They need more skill, more dynamism, more players who can consistently create scoring opportunities and elevate the play of those around them. The current roster, despite its individual talents, lacks that consistent spark, that game-breaking ability that can turn a tight contest into a victory. The time for incremental adjustments may be over. The time for a strategic, impactful acquisition is now. And as the trade winds begin to swirl across the NHL, one name, in particular, stands out as a beacon of potential, a fascinating skilled winger who could be precisely what the Canucks need. Yegor Chinakhov of the Columbus Blue Jackets. The 24-year-old Russian, a former first-round pick, possesses the kind of raw talent and offensive upside that could immediately address Vancouver's pressing needs. He's a player with a proven shot, deceptive speed, and the ability to make plays in tight spaces, attributes that are currently in short supply in the Canucks' middle six. Chinakhov's journey in Columbus has been a tumultuous one, marked by flashes of brilliance interspersed with periods of uncertainty. Despite the Blue Jackets' own struggles, he's off to a solid start this season, having posted 2 goals and 4 points in just 6 games. These aren't eye-popping numbers, but they hint at a player who is finding his rhythm, a player who, given the right environment and opportunity, could truly blossom. The narrative surrounding Chinakhov, however, extends beyond his on-ice performance. He reportedly requested a trade from the Blue Jackets this offseason, a clear indication that he's seeking a fresh start, a new environment where he can truly unleash his potential. This desire for change of scenery, combined with his undeniable skill, makes him an incredibly attractive trade candidate for teams like the Canucks, who are desperate for a jolt of offensive energy. With this in mind, we here at Heavy Sports have meticulously crafted a trade proposal, an early season swap that we believe could benefit both the Vancouver Canucks and the Columbus Blue Jackets, addressing their respective needs and setting them on a more positive trajectory. The proposed deal: Vancouver Canucks get Yegor Chinakhov F. Columbus Blue Jackets get Teddy Blueger F. 2026 second-round pick. Let's break down why this move, at first glance a seemingly modest exchange, could be a genuine win-win, a strategic masterstroke for both franchises. For the Vancouver Canucks, this trade is about acquiring a high-upside, skilled winger who perfectly aligns with their immediate and long-term needs. Chinakhov, a former first-round pick, brings a blend of offensive flair and untapped potential that could immediately elevate their middle six. His solid start to the season in Columbus, with 2 goals and 4 points in 6 games, demonstrates that he's capable of producing even in a challenging environment. Imagine him slotting into the Canucks lineup, bringing his quick release and offensive instincts to a team that desperately needs more consistent scoring threats. He has the potential to provide a significant boost to their power play, an area where added skill and a dangerous shot can make all the difference. Furthermore, at just 24 years old, Chinakhov is still very much in his developmental prime. There's a strong possibility that he has yet to hit his ceiling, meaning the Canucks could be acquiring a player who not only helps them now, but grows into an even more impactful force in the years to come. This isn't just a rental, it's an investment in a young, skilled player who could become a foundational piece of their offensive attack. On the other side of the ledger, the Columbus Blue Jackets, a team that has been navigating its own set of challenges, would also benefit significantly from this proposed swap. In Teddy Blueger, they would be landing a veteran center who brings a wealth of experience, defensive responsibility, and a proven ability to kill penalties. While the 31-year-old forward is currently sidelined due to injury, once healthy, he would be a valuable addition to the Blue Jackets' bottom six and penalty kill units. Last season with Vancouver, Blueger recorded a respectable 8 goals and 26 points in 82 games, showcasing his reliability and two-way acumen. He's the kind of professional, defensively sound player that can provide stability and leadership to a younger roster. However, the main part of this trade proposal for the Blue Jackets, the true prize, would be acquiring the Canucks' 2026 second-round pick. For a team in Columbus's position, focused on building for the future and replenishing their organizational depth, draft capital is king. This pick would give them another valuable asset to add to their prospect pool, providing them with another opportunity to select a future impact player. It's a move that aligns perfectly with a rebuilding strategy, allowing them to convert a player who has expressed a desire to leave into a tangible asset that can contribute to their long-term vision. The buzz surrounding Chinakhov has been persistent, a constant hum in the NHL rumor mill. His trade request from the Blue Jackets this offseason was a clear signal, and it has carried over into the current season. It's evident that the 6'1" forward, despite his recent on-ice contributions, could genuinely benefit from a fresh start, a change of scenery that could unlock his full potential. This sentiment is echoed by industry insiders, with Chinakhov landing the number 4 spot on Bleacher Report's NHL trade block board for October. As Lyle Richardson of Bleacher Report noted, Chinakhov hasn't rescinded his trade request, but appears willing to finish the final season of his 2-year contract with the Blue Jackets. He remains a trade candidate, though his apparently improved relationship with coach Pascal Vincent makes him less likely to be moved than he was a month ago. This nuanced assessment highlights the delicate balance at play. While his relationship with the coaching staff may have improved, the underlying desire for a fresh start likely remains. He's still a prime candidate to be moved, and the Canucks would be wise to capitalize on this opportunity. With Chinakhov still generating significant buzz, the Vancouver Canucks would be incredibly astute to enter the mix for the young forward. He would not only give them more talent on the wing, but he could also, with the right opportunity and development, cement himself as a top 6 forward, providing the consistent offensive punch that the team so desperately craves. This isn't just about adding a player. It's about adding a piece that can fundamentally alter the trajectory of their season, injecting hope and excitement into a fan base that is yearning for a reason to believe. The Canucks are at a critical juncture. Their current struggles are not sustainable for a team with playoff aspirations. Waiting for their current roster to magically find consistency is a gamble they can ill afford. The trade deadline is still some time away, but the opportunity to acquire a player like Chinakhov, who fits their needs so perfectly and comes with such a compelling narrative, is one that should not be overlooked. This isn't just about making a trade. It's about making a statement, a declaration that the Vancouver Canucks are serious about competing, serious about winning, and serious about giving their fans the kind of exciting, skilled hockey they deserve. The time for decisive action is now, before this season slips further away. So, Canucks Nation, what do you think? Is Yegor Chinakhov the skilled winger who can provide the spark this team desperately needs? Or Are there other avenues the Canucks should explore to climb out of this early season slump? Drop your thoughts, your analyses, and your own trade ideas in the comments below. Let's get this conversation buzzing. And if you're as passionate about the Canucks' future as we are, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest insights and breaking news. Do you believe the Canucks' current struggles necessitate an immediate trade for a player like Chinakhov, or should they exercise more patience with their existing roster?